The reason Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds' marriage won't last is something that makes so much sense. It's shocking no one else put the pieces together yet. Who would have guessed that Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, the couple everyone admires for their playful bickering and banter, might be on the verge of a breakup? According to wild rumors by a royal author named Lady Colin Campbell, or Lady C to her fans, there's a huge situation brewing behind the power couple's closed doors. Lady C says she's dug up jaw-dropping intel about how Blake and Ryan handled the entire "It Ends With Us" debacle. Now, the mess is apparently so out of hand that it's looking bad for not just their reputations, but their marriage itself. How did we go from adoring their hilarious Twitter roasts to hearing rumors that they could be done for? Well, look no further than Justin Baldoni, Blake's co-star in the novel-based movie that soared at the box office in 2024. Justin's in a nasty face-off with Blake, who's accusing him of some shocking on-set misconduct. He's coming right back with a $400 million lawsuit, claiming it was all a scheme orchestrated by Blake and Ryan. None of this is your typical Hollywood spat, and Lady C claims the drama has torn the couple's relationship apart. But here's the kicker. Lady C says this entire fiasco stems from jealousy. Apparently, Ryan freaked out when he sensed Blake might be drawn to Justin during filming, and everything spiraled from there. Looks like the cracks in Blake and Ryan's marriage could be deeper than anyone realized. Grab your popcorn because Lady C, best known for her royal family scoops, has turned her focused lens toward Hollywood. In a recent post on X, she dropped hints that an insider close to Blake and Ryan told her some jaw-dropping details about how this entire feud started. According to Lady C, the couple allegedly tried to seize control of It Ends With Us from day one, sensing the film would be a massive moneymaker. Maybe that's not too shocking in Hollywood, but Lady C goes further, claiming Ryan had a habit of swooping in on lucrative projects and overshadowing other people's work. When they tried to pull the same maneuver on Justin, it almost succeeded, until they realized Blake was apparently drawn to him. Lady C says it set off alarm bells for Ryan, who soon turned the behind-the-scenes tension into a personal vendetta. It's a wild story. If you believe Lady C, Ryan started fueling negative stories about Justin, turning the entire promotional tour into an avalanche of unpleasant accusations. She even suggests that was how it ended up with two huge lawsuits: Blake's claims against Justin and Justin's countersuit naming both her and Ryan. But the real shocker? Lady C thinks all this meddling has backfired spectacularly, leaving Blake and Ryan's marriage teetering on the edge. You won't believe what Lady C claims really set off Ryan's alarm bells: the notion that Blake caught feelings for her co-star, Justin. According to Lady C, an insider says Ryan went ballistic once he sensed there was more warmth between them than just typical co-star friendliness. Let's face it, none of us saw that coming. Blake and Ryan seemed unshakable from day one. But the rumor swirling is that the second he caught wind of any potential spark, he apparently freaked, worried this might mirror how Blake once lured him in back when they first started dating. From there, everything snowballed. In Lady C's telling, Blake felt cornered and decided to spin the whole story so Justin emerged as the villain. That would conveniently overshadow any suspicion about her own flirty behavior. Meanwhile, Ryan took up the cause, using his star power to push negative narratives, leading to what Justin now describes as an all-out campaign against him. Let's not forget the film at the center of the Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni drama, It Ends With Us, adapted from Colleen Hoover's best-selling novel. It soared at the box office when it was released in August 2024, but soon, fans noticed something off about the co-stars. Blake and Justin avoided each other at press junkets, leading to whispers of friction. Then, in December 2024, Blake sued Justin, alleging his weird behavior on set. People were stunned. How could such a big success turn so sour? Justin fired back with his own monster suit, claiming that both Blake and Ryan orchestrated an elaborate scheme to sideline him. Lady C's theory is that they wanted to collect the raw footage, presumably to re-edit it for maximum profit and control. Only then did Ryan allegedly stumble upon evidence of Blake's fascination with Justin. The rest is the messy spectacle we see now. Dueling complaints, leaked text messages, behind-the-scenes videos, and rumors of a freakout so big it could topple Hollywood's golden couple. Here's where Lady C really says what we were all thinking. She says someone in the know told her that there is no way Blake and Ryan's marriage can endure the fallout. That's a huge statement, given how they've always been couple goals to so many fans. But if you mix in allegations of sabotage, hidden flirting, and public humiliation, it's not so far-fetched that a relationship might crack under the pressure. According to Lady C, the insider said they were at first unstoppable as a brand. Blake, the beloved actress, Ryan, the comedic charmer. But their heavy-handed approach to controlling It Ends With Us had a domino effect. Now that the messy details are out, the couple's squeaky clean image is taking hits from every direction. The real question is, can they bury this drama quickly, or will a protracted courtroom drama draw out more secrets, ultimately fracturing their bond beyond repair? Is it possible that the entire situation behind It Ends With Us happened simply because Blake and Ryan wanted too much control? That's what Lady C alleges. She claims the duo realized It Ends With Us could be a cash cow and tried to take every drop of power from Justin, overshadowing him in the process. But once they began rummaging through raw footage and behind-the-scenes materials, Ryan supposedly found evidence hinting that Blake felt more for Justin than just casual co-star admiration. Then, as Lady C sees it, the fight-or-flight reflex kicked in. Ryan allegedly turned the matter personal, deciding to take out the threat at all costs. If you believe that storyline, everything from campaigns to hush-hush PR moves to major suits are just a reflection of his fury, and perhaps a fear that his wife's affections lay elsewhere. Meanwhile, Blake might have turned to other routes, painting Justin as the aggressor to keep any questionable feelings off the table. So, do Ryan and Blake have what it takes to keep their marriage intact, even if they lose the suits? Blake's original lawsuit, Ryan's alleged meddling, Justin's countersuit for $400 million, and the swirling rumors about a hidden crush. None of it sounds like a stable environment for love. Even if the couple gets out of this with their heads on straight, can they truly patch things up if trust is in shambles? Insiders say the next steps will be pivotal. The worst-case scenario? Well, if more evidence emerges that Blake was infatuated with Justin, or if more big players step forward confirming Ryan tried to sabotage him, the tabloids will be in overdrive. Meanwhile, Lady C's condemnation hints that the duo's credibility might already be on shaky ground. She's even suggested they might become more disliked than any couple we've seen in recent memory. A stark contrast to how beloved they once were. Still, some fans cling to the hope that Blake and Ryan are strong enough to handle the negativity, that maybe the alleged spark or jealousy is exaggerated, and they'll come out unscathed. But as Lady C's posts keep fueling speculation, the idea that this marriage is on a collision course with reality is getting harder to ignore. If they do split, the blame game over It Ends With Us might be remembered as the final straw. The final question swirling around is, who's got the real info on what happened behind the scenes of It Ends With Us? Friedman, Justin's lawyer, keeps teasing that they've got text logs, behind-the-scenes footage, and entire email chains that they're prepared to publish if needed. If any of that proves Blake's accusations false or reveals that she was acting out of personal motives, her and Ryan's credibility could nosedive. On the flip side, if more proof emerges supporting her story that Justin crossed lines, then public sympathy might rally around her. The stakes are big, not just for the lawsuit, but for how fans view Blake and Ryan's entire brand. The biggest wild card is how their marriage handles each revelation. If Ryan was truly mad after discovering a crush scenario, imagine what would happen if Friedman's next piece of evidence was a love confession. It could stoke Ryan's feelings further than ever before. Lady C clearly believes that once everything is public, their relationship might buckle under shame or mutual distrust. She even warns that they risk becoming more reviled than other infamous couples who collapsed under scandal.